This is the first few layers of this particular model. The first layer went down as expected, perfectly. No gaps, no lines, no missing spots or anything like that. This is evident by looking at, this is about the fourth layer, and you can see it's still smooth, no lines, no gaps, no anything. There is no supports required, and you can see that. This is strictly the STL file model on the bed by itself. No supports are being added, again, as you can see, on the print itself. Also, no Elmer's glue. You can see that, again, you can see that for yourself. No Elmer's glue or brim used at all. What you see is the actual model being printed from the first layer to the last. This is the printer, and we can show that here because a lot of times some of the advice given doesn't follow what the printer is set up like. So you get advice that might make things worse. So what I do is I tend to show the printer that I'm using because I can't advise on a modified printer that isn't set up as the factory designed it. So this is, as you see, an ENDER 3 as the factory designed it. This is the original plastic extruder. That's the classic plastic right there. This is the classic hot end right there. Came out of the box 5.5 years ago. Just like you see it. No issues. Right? The springs came out of the box. No rubber chunks of silicone. No yellow springs. No changed knobs. No. White Bowden tube, not the blue one. There's a reason. That's it. That's intentional. All right. Right there is where my filament's mounted because it gives me a direct path into the extruder right there. No arms, levers, gizmos, gadgets, pulleys, yada, 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 redirecting it because it's just simply not required if you mount it here like this. And it doesn't matter whether it's mounted here because most of my prints are low anyway, less than 7 inches. I mean, I usually split up the model itself so that I don't have to print all of the model all at the same time. That's just my preference. We're going to go over here and look at the print surface temperature is set to 0. That's the set point. 0. Non-heated bed. The nozzles, the usual 210 for this particular filament. It's white PLA. Again, non-heated bed. That's room temperature, 31 Celsius. It's just not required when I print in this fashion. And I do this every time because it works. I don't want to start changing things that just don't work. And this is proof it's working. All my videos on my YouTube channel show that this works. Why not use it? All right, give it a shot. What can it hurt? No cleanup of messy glue stick from Elmer's purple glue. No cleanup at all. It's very easy to remove prints when they're done. I don't have to worry about heating the bed, cooling the bed, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. So anyway, this is it. I'm going to go ahead and let this finish up. And again, you can see the print is smooth, going down at the correct speed for the quality I'm looking for. I'm not after speed, I'm after quality. And while it's printing, I could find something else to do. I've got plenty to do. I've got more prints to print. You know, out of, say, 3,900 plus STL files, I've got a lot more to print and put in my collection. I have 4 of these printers and 1 CR10S. So most of the time, a lot of times, they are printing at the same time, which saves me printing hassles of printing one item, one after another, all day long. I can print several items on several printers at the same time. That's my speed. That's how I get it done faster. The quality stays the same. Alright, I will post a pic when it's done. It's about a 4.5, 5 hour print, give or take. Alright, happy stress-free printing. Oh, my eSTEPS? I bet you can't guess. 93. Factory set 93. Alright, there you go. Why mess with something that works? I don't try to reinvent the wheel here. No direct drive, no electronic gizmo, because you know what? This is what I use right here. This works. I found this works 5.5 years ago. Not this particular same piece of paper, but the method, old school, tramming tool right here. Simple, quick, and no need to print a test G-code print like some people seem to think they have to do. But once you've trammed it, trust your skills and start printing. Trust that you know how to do it. No need to do a test print, because that test print has to be removed anyway, and at the end of the day you might disrupt your leveling that you just spent so long to screw with. Alright, enough of that. Happy printing.